I would like to demonstrate to you how to statically analyze retrieve data from eSampler. First of all, this is the raw data from the eSampler. This is how it looks like in Excel spreadsheet. As you can see on top of the window, it says PM2.5. So this is a sample, this example I'm going to show you. The data for PM10 also similar, does look like this. So there are two ways to statically analyze this data. One is through manual calculation. That means taking formulas and write it down and calculate on paper. Another way is to use computer apps such as Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel does have a feature where you can use functions to retrieve certain valuable numbers. So, for instance, in this the data sheet, we already have these variables, and as we know in statistical analysis, we would like to find the average, minimum, maximum, mode, median, the sum, variance, and standard deviation. So in this demonstration, I'm going to focus only on the concentration variable. You can do the same for other variables as well. So to begin, first, we would like to find the average concentration of this data. So first, click this box so that the value will be on that box. Then select home ribbon, go to editing column. At this auto sum button, click the arrow. There will be a few of the functions available for you. And as you can see, there's the average function right there. So if you click it, there will be this showed on the screen. You can adjust by click, hold, and dragging over these boxes. So this I'm me doing manually for the concentration. Once you reach the top value, release. As you can see, yeah, the function is right there, and press enter. That's the value of average of concentration. Next, for minimum. A second way to do this is to select the values. Once you have selected, click this button over here and click minimum. So as you can see, the minimum is 0. For maximum, the third way I will demonstrate to you is to click maximum and readjust. Once you are selected, click enter, and that is your maximum value of concentration. Now for mode, as you can see in this selection here, there is no mode, but there is more function option. So click the more function. As you can see, this dialog will pop out, and there is a few list of most recently used. And if the function is not in here, you can search in this description box. So I want to find mode, so type mode and press enter, or you can click go, and a function of mode will appear. So click OK after you select the preferred mode. And now this dialog box will appear where you have to select the columns of values that you want to use for finding mode. So click this button right here. As you can see, you can select the value that you wanted. For in this case, is concentration. Once you're selected, press this button again. No need for number 2 because you only focus only one variable is the concentration. As you can see down here, the value has already appeared. You can jot down if you want, or if you want the value to appear in this box right here, click OK. And there you go. The value of mode is 207. For median, I will show you another way of getting the value. If you can remember the formula for finding median, you can type in this box. So equals. So the formula for median is equals capital letters for median, and then open bracket, and again select the value that you wanted. And then close bracket and click enter. And see the value of median appears as 220. Now, in order to find the mean of the value, unfortunately, there is no such function in the Excel, at least for my knowledge. So for mean, you have to calculate manually. So the typical formula of mean is total of the data divided by the number of sample. So in order to find the total, there's this option here called sum, or you can just click auto sum immediately. So as you can see, the box appear again, and you have to select again the value. After you select it, click enter, and that's your total. Now for variance, I will type the formula. So the variance is VAR dot S, all in capital letter, open bracket, select the data, close bracket, or don't need to close bracket, no problem. You can just click enter and the value will appear. To find the variance, there, as you know, there are two types of variance. One is sample variance, another one is population variance. So as you can see, the two command varies. So var.p is variance based on entire population. VARS is based on a sample. So before you type your command or select function, please make sure you select the right function. For standard deviation, you can search on the insert function description box. So the option will appear as stdev, stdeva, stdvp. But if you know how variance and standard deviation works, standard deviation is basically the square root of variance. So this is an easy method to calculate standard deviation. So the formula is equals capital letter SQRT in bracket and select variance, the value of variance, and press enter. And that's your value of standard deviation. You can do this for other data as well. So for example, for flow, we would like to find the average of value in order to calculate the total suspended particulate in the future. So after selecting your data, click this box, click average, and the value should appear down here. Same goes to uh, temperature. Again, average, and also for pressure. There you go. These are the values needed to statistically analyze the data.